Hey guys, and welcome. I am the Seven Swords, and we are back in Skyrim. Now, it's been a while since I was recording, and I apologize if you suddenly stop getting as much content. My life is getting busy again. I was able to upload for a while, but I have been not finding time to be able to upload or record as much. So, if you guys start seeing a little bit of a break, that's why. Hopefully, it won't last too long. But we are back with Sarah in these flooded dwarven ruins. Our goal is to get enough cubes to activate these control pedestals to use these pumps to pump water out of the city. Um, we are here with Neloth, one of my favorite characters in Skyrim, actually, and someone who's Sarah, I believe Sarah's going to become good friends with. But let's head deeper into this workshop. Our entire goal here is to get the
I hope the rest of the cubes are this easy to find. Although knowing that Dwemer, I rather doubt it.
I doubt that's going to be the case. I don't really want to be blasting them because of the fact that we have Neloth here, so I might be letting him do a good portion of the fighting. We actually might, if we can find it. Summon Ariel's Shade. Go ahead and summon Ariel and have him help us out here.
Match for my
Let's go back to Elemental Blast in our left hand, and we'll put Keening back in our right hand. I'm kind of surprised that this guy doesn't mention the fact that we're holding Keening. He might think it's a replica. Not realize it's the actual thing. Although some people have theorized that the Keening you get in this game is just a replica.
These must be the great workshops of Nachardak. Impressive, even in ruins. In the city's days of glory, it was reputed to be able to assemble a complete automaton in a single day. Much of the Dwemer's army at the Battle of Red Mountain must have come from here.
It's not very impressive, now that I think about it, because of the fact that let's place these on here.
Ah, good. Now we can see if we can find a way to get that next cube.
Did he fall down? Yes, he did. Maybe I shouldn't have drained the water all the way. This is a control switch. If I had a cube, I could use that. This place is a little bit of a puzzle. It's not super hard, so I don't expect to be here for too long. But it is a little bit of a puzzle, so it is going to take me probably a little bit to get through it. We might be here for a few episodes. Hopefully not, though. But I will not sit here and say that I'm super smart when it comes to how to get through this. Oops. Looks like we have a Dwarven Centurion to deal with. Not like they're super difficult, especially since we've dealt with Master Centurions and things like that now. We will be looting a good deal amount, so I might have to switch over to the thing. I'm trying to figure out how I get up to that door, because I'm guessing that door will lead us to the next cube. Let's go ahead and use Zurin's Blink. Probably don't need it here, but if I can use this to make this a little bit easier on myself, I'm going to. Very well then. And that probably will raise the water level back in that room again. Which is a little bit of an annoyance because I did want to figure out what those control cubes do down there, or the control pedestals down there do. It's locked. Wait, what? It's an unlocked chest. It's giving me a locked animation, and it's claiming it's empty. I don't get it. Like he ran into a bunch of problems. Oh, okay, I get what we were supposed to do. I bet you if we. So I bet if. Ah. So we needed to get another cube before we got this cube. Makes sense. Now.
Let's see where this leads.
Might lead us to another cube. It does. Well.
There's a passage up there. We could reach it if the water level was higher.
Yes, we could, but I can reach it without you. I don't feel like getting the water level higher right now. Is this another cube? Yes, it is. Glorious. Now the question is, will this lead us back? Yes, it will. Guess we have to go retrieve the 2 cubes that are in that previous room. Hopefully Neloth will find his way back up to us. I'm not sure where Neloth has wandered off to, but Sarah probably cares not for that.
Very good. By my count, we've found a total of 4 cubes, assuming you haven't dropped any.
Letting this entire area at this point. Not take nearly as long as I was expecting, but that's probably because I was also able to use the teleportation. Although, it made sense once I looked around. Cube. Cube. I have 2 left. There should be some more controls pedestals lower, though. Of all the followers you kind of get in throughout the game, I think Neloth might be one of my favorite. I can understand why some people might not like him. Do we need a total of 6 cubes? Probably. Go ahead and take these 2, since these steam boilers are only going to help us with powering the chamber where the book is being kept, the entire reason why we're here.
Victorious again. Hardly a champion.
That opens that. Let's head in deeper. Thought we only needed 4 cubes, but I'm starting to think we might need 6.
The last cube is somewhere in here. I hope it won't require more swimming around in this filth.
Oh, we got it. That's right. Okay. We need 5 cubes. We need 1 to lower the water level to get us down to the boilers, and then the 4 to access the boilers.
That must be the pump activator up there. But how to reach it? We'll need to get all 3 of these bridges down in order to reach the pump control. That's it. Don't touch anything else. Quickly now.
That was easy. That was a random guess. I have no idea which bridges were going to move or what I needed to do the bridges in the orientation of. That was much more simple than I was giving myself credit for. Mind puzzles. You can either be smart or just plain lucky. That's all I remember. It reminds me of a video I saw recently that was like, I'm hoping we'll find our way back up to that cube eventually. Guessing we gotta go through this door to find to get to the next cube. Sure seems like it.
I'll wait here and retrieve this cube once you find the last one within.
Raise the water level.
Good, good. Then I'll take this cube and we can be on our way.
Okay, so he's getting that
Watch
cube.
out. The water's rising even higher with both pumps shut down. That was easier than I expected. I'm glad you were here to do all the hard work. With the cube I retrieved from the pumping pedestal, we should now have 5 cubes. Exactly what we need. Now we can finally see. Here, I picked up this cube for you. Shall we get on with it?
That gives us our 5 cubes. Didn't take me nearly as long as I was expecting to get through this. I thought we were going to be here for a few episodes. I forgot how short this is. It's a little bit of a pain if you don't know, if you aren't paying attention or don't know what you're doing. Now we can shut one of these down to get us our 4 cubes. We still have 1 cube to keep the water from raising back up to this platform. And we can put all 4 cubes here.
Good. It took longer than I'd hoped, but at least it's finally done. Look out! Another steam Centurion!
Can't say I was particularly nervous about that. Did that use a force shout? That was weird. I know that there's steam. I think there's steam that they blast at you is actually a shout. I think people have used dev mode to get it, and it's basically just a steam shout.
I'm going to head back upstairs and see if the reading room has steam. If so,
There may actually be worried about Maloth taking the book for himself, but
stop!
she's not super worried about it because if she does, she's quite clever in her capabilities of taking him out. Now, where is my Ring of Ancients? There it is. I apologize, I have to keep clearing my throat. Can't take these cubes right now because then we'll lose the steam power. And then that one will shut down the boilers because the water will be, they'll be underwater and they don't work if they're underwater. At least I'm under that impression. We might come back and get them because there might be more here I can find. I don't know. I might come back and look around again. Later. But for now, to the reading room.
Yes, it worked. The steam's flowing. Now, it should be as simple as... At last. I it was worth it. Please, be my guest. You deserve the first look.
I'm actually kind of glad he says that.
Besides, it could be very dangerous. These books are known to drive many people insane.
I'm getting that message whenever he's around that there's very powerful blood nearby. I want to see if me drinking it. My magic has increased. Mind Blast is now can now silence targets. My bloodlust is satisfied for now. Wow. Okay, I didn't realize that was gonna happen. Thanks, Neloth. Right. Another black book. Back into Apocrypha. One through another gateway, though. Thing. We now begin to see Apocrypha's more interesting aspects. It is one of my favorite Daedric Prince's domains that I've been to. I like Sheogorath, but Apocrypha feels like it's much more knowledgeable and mystical. Get off of me, Asmora. I'm not waiting for it to come back. Chapter 2. You slowly progress through it like it's a book. Ooh, I like this one. This one's really fun. Cool. I'm gonna make sure I can see it. So 1, 2, 3. I always think that's cool. It's not Elemental Blast. Oh, Downlooker. You actually can get Conjure Seeker as a spell. I haven't found it yet. I'm hoping to find it before too long. I think it's in one of these books though, so hopefully we'll find it. Unless we've already found it and I just forgot. Like I said, it has been a minute since I did my last recording. Hopefully if I have already found it, I can either I've read it and I already have the spell, or I can figure out where I put it if I don't have it on me. On to chapter 3. I don't consider this as much of a mind puzzle as I think it's supposed to be that the Seekers are like the souls of people who have come in here looking for knowledge and have never left. They were slowly twisted by him, Asmora. Hunt of Magicka. I thought it was something that we need. And Sarah's not afraid of becoming one of these things. Believes that these are the weak-willed Seekers. She is more powerful than that, and I'm pretty sure she can survive here for quite some time before she becomes a problem. He's also been considering the thought process on the Arbiter. She doesn't believe a man like that could disappear so easily. That was a little bit of a risky maneuver, but I didn't want to have to worry about waiting for it to come back. Books, books, and more books. This is a really good place to get one of those, this would be a really good idea to have one of those gods that make it to where your skill books improve your skills a lot better if you want to benefit the most from being here. Now, I think this might be a, let's see. Yes, this is another area I haven't been to yet, so we're going to go ahead and explore this area. To kill this lurker. Eating, though, makes this a lot more simple than it should be. Sarah has gained quite a bit of power, which is one reason why I understand why people are probably reluctant to play this game for super long. You're fine. I wonder if I should go down there. I don't know if I can get back up is the problem. And I don't think people would normally want to jump down there without considering the possibility of getting back up. I might be able to, because I'm under the impression I can. But I'm not sure. So we're just going to keep moving. Follow the path that we're supposed to be following. Place shift and changes based on Hermaeus Mora's will, I sometimes believe. Although, that might be most of the Daedric Prince's domains. As I imagine they can alter it as they see fit. I can see Mora leading us towards something useful. Sarah does believe that Hermaeus Mora is manipulating her. Most likely attempting to replace his current servant with a new one. More books. Or more pedestals for books. It is noticeable that you can die here, just because of the fact that I don't plan on dying here. So I might not be so I'm probably not going to be showing it off. If you die in Hermaeus Mora's realm, you just end up leaving the book, and then you have to reread it to come back in. You can also read the book that you read to get here, and it'll let you leave. On to the next chapter. I remember this. The books we're pretty much always in the same area of Apocrypha. We're just moving through. The books just teleport us around. Or books for my personal library. You know, I never opened up that. Let's go to this real quick. Figure out which of the words I need. Oh, hello.
Well done, my champion. Your journey towards enlightenment has finally led you here to my realm, as I knew it would.
What do you want of me, my lord?
Your progress in obtaining my Argma Infinium has been rapid. And now I find you here, following in my servant Murak's footsteps. You also are Dragonborn. You also seek to learn how to bend the world to your will.
Yes, I came here to learn Mirak's secrets.
All that he knows, he learned from me. I know what you wanted. To use your power as Dragonborn, to bend the world to your will. Here then is the knowledge you need, although you did not know you needed it.
How many times has Sarah been told that in this?
The second word of power. Use it to bend the wills of mortals to your purpose. But this is not enough. Mirak knows the final word of power. Without that, you cannot hope to surpass him. Mirak served me well, and he was rewarded. I can grant you the same power as he wields, but all knowledge has its price.
What is your price for the final word of power?
Knowledge for knowledge. The Scar have withheld their secrets from me for many long years. The time has come for this knowledge to be added to my library.
What if the Skald refuse to give up their secrets?
My servant Murak would have found a way to bring me what I want. So will you, if you wish to surpass him. Send the Skull Shaman to me. He holds the secrets that will be mine.
And we gain the 3 powers: Dragonborn Force, Dragonborn Flame, and Dragonborn Frost. When Fire Breath Shout kills an enemy, a fireworm emerges from their corpse to fight for you for 60 seconds. Your Frost Breath Shout encases foes in ice. And of course, Dragonborn Force. Your unrelenting Force Shout does more damage and may disintegrate enemies. We'll take Dragonborn Force. Now, before we leave, My curiosity is much stronger than it should be. Whoa. Well. What have we here? Well, just a lootable pod. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything too interesting. That's fine. I was not expecting it to be glorious. Now my question is am I going to be able to find a way to get back up there, or should I just use my book to exit Apocrypha? Aha! Oh, where the heck? Oh, no, that's not what I was aiming for. You're good. There we go. And back to Solstheim.
What happened? What did you see? Different people have very different experiences when reading these books.
I talked with Hermes Mora.
You're still acting surprisingly sane, too. What did he have to say? He must have wanted something from you.
He wants the secrets of the skull in an exchange for teaching me the third word.
What secrets could they have worth keeping from old Mora? Sounds like a bargain to me. Hermes Mora learned some fascinating new ways to skin a hawker, and you become the second most powerful dragonborn that ever lived.
Second?
Well, that gives me a lot to think about. I need to get back to Telmithran. I have some ideas about how to locate more of these black books. The ash from Red Mountain holds secrets. Secrets I mean to uncover.
We will be going back to his place eventually. He has another black book, and Sarah now has an interest in collecting all of them. She knows that she doesn't need them to defeat
Who's there?
Miraak, but... oh.
That gives me to think about. I need to get back to Telmithran. I have some ideas about how to locate more of the black books. You are no match for me, dragon.
Where did it go?
Miraak has commanded one day, so it shall.
No match.
So it shall what? Are you going to take this one from me, Miraak? Pretty sure it doesn't. There we go. And let's harvest its ingredients. We have 2 words of power, and we now have killed one of Miraak's servants. We noticed that that dragon looked a lot different than the dragons we've fought so far. If it reminded you of Apocrypha, that's not surprising.
I wonder if a dragon could be captured alive. It would make a fascinating test subject.
I know a wizard in Whiterun that would love to meet you. Moment. I apologize, I needed to sneeze. But we are back in... But we are now going to be heading towards the Skald village to speak with Storn, the shaman. We will be heading back to talk with him later. First we shall go deal with Mira. First we shall go deal with the skull, deal with Mora, and deal with Miraak. I again will like to mention the fact that I do know about the mod that basically makes it to where Miraak can become a follower.
Fancy robes. You a wizard or something?
Yes, I am. I considered using it and having Mirak join my party. Mainly just because of the fact that I could see it being
Won't be that easy to get rid of the
beneficial.
Vikings, Kuvar.
I never said it would be, but either way, we have to try. Whether we succeed or not, it'll stir up some of the old blood in this crowd.
I'm not going to lead them to their deaths if they aren't ready.
Then train them. What are we doing here?
It just came on
Get
so
used to
quickly.
staying here, or be preparing to retake them all.
We probably should get the second of the Ben Will shouts. Now, the Ben Will shout has an interesting effect at this point. The first effect doesn't really do much of anything that I'm aware of. The second effect, if you use it on an NPC, basically mind controls them. And makes them and makes them basically, I think it makes them follow you or something. The third shout is the most useful though, as it is the most powerful.
So the dragons have returned. Well, the Skull have survived worse.
I spoke with Hermes Mora. He asked for the secrets of the skull.
Hermes Mora. Old Herma Mora himself. So he is the source of Mirak's power. Of course. We have many tales of Herma Mora trying to trick us into giving up our secrets to him. And now he comes again for what we have long kept from him.
What are these secrets of the skull that he wishes to learn? What do you keep from him?
Ancient lore, handed down from shaman to shaman since the All-Maker first gave Solstheim to the Skull. How to talk to the wind, how to listen to the earth. These are our secrets. Nothing of power or mastery.
Why would Homera Moros want that secret? They sound interesting, but not something a Daedric prince would want.
We know him as Hermamora, the demon of knowledge. It is in his nature to hoard secrets to himself. Their value to him is of no consequence. The very fact that the Skull have kept knowledge from him has merely increased his desire to have it.
He said it's the only way he'll teach me the final word of Mirak's shout. It's the only way I can face Mirak and win.
So it falls to me to be the one to give up the secrets to our ancient enemy. I do not know if I have the strength to face him. The Tree Stone is still corrupted. The land is still out of balance. But with the other 5 restored, it may be enough. It will have to be.
You'll give him what he wants? You'll let him have the secret?
Yes. The Skull also tell of the day when we must finally give up our secrets.
She cold or upset?
When Hermamora finally wins. As shaman, it is my duty to guard these secrets, but also to decide when it is necessary to give them up. I believe that time is now. If I am wrong, may my ancestors forgive me. Give me the book. I will read it and speak to old Hermamora myself. I will make sure he lives up to his part of the bargain.
That's strong talk. I hope you know what you're doing. Here's the book.
That is my hope as well. I am trusting that you will make this sacrifice worthwhile.
Father, you must not do this. That book is wrong, evil, against everything you have taught me my whole life.
I must, Freya.
Your
It is the only way to free Solstheim forever from Mirak's shadow. There comes a
Something
time
isn't right,
when
Fenora.
everything must
I feel it in my
change.
bones and I smell it in
Nothing
the air.
that lives
Baldur
remains
wouldn't
the
leave me
same
without telling
forever.
someone.
Don't worry
Do
yourself
not
over
fear
nothing,
for me,
Dior.
my daughter.
Do you want a head full of grey
This
hairs
is
before
the
you've seen
destiny
40
that
winters?
the All-Maker has
It makes
laid
my heart
out
heavy
for
that
me.
you don't believe
I
me,
stand
Fenora.
beside you.
Baldur could be in danger,
As always.
and you will do nothing.
I
You won't
am
help me.
ready for
Then I'll
whatever
ask
the
the All-Maker
foul
to send someone else
master
who
of this
can.
book has in store for me.
The skull yield up their secrets to me.
Father! No, stop!
I won't not for you.
Do something!
Dragonborn, you have delivered me the gift I requested.
Wondering how did it all work?
Oh! Ha!
In return, I keep my promise as befits a prince of oblivion. I give you the word of power that you need to challenge Mirak. You will be either a worthy opponent or his successor, as the tides of fate decree.
Father! What have you done? Go. My fa-
Earth, mind, dragon. Voice bends the very stones to your will. As it gains power, animals, peoples, and even dragons must do your bidding. The first one bended the earth, allowing us to free the stones that Mirak had corrupted. The second allowed us to bend the mind of the mortals and take them under our control. Now, we can bend the very will of the dragons.
the sacrifice
The next
himself so
episode.
you could destroy Mirak and lift his master's shadow from the land.
I don't think he has anything interesting on him. Oh, no, I need to get that book back.
Go then. Kill Mirak. Do not fail.
And we will in the next episode. I'll see you guys then. Later.